Hey y'all, welcome back to another video. So we are doing a sit down video today. As you can see in the thumbnail, we are doing a mommy essentials postpartum video. So yeah, I thought that, I had many questions like what did I use after having Ace, what are things to use postpartum, like literally like a couple months after giving birth, even a couple weeks after giving birth. And I wrote down a few things that was extremely helpful for me. It will vary depending on the person, but for me, I had a C-section, so things that I needed to use are going to be a bit different than someone who has a vaginal birth or yada yada yada. Like everybody's body varies differently, so if you do try some of these products and they don't work for you, don't come at me. This is what worked for me, period. But before I get into this video, don't forget to like, comment, and subscribe. And let's go ahead and get into this video. Use the fingerprints and whatnot of things that I used postpartum that really helped me. So the first thing I used that really helped me was pads or adult diapers. So for the first, I would say like 2 or 3 weeks after giving birth, adult diapers was top tier for me. Like it was just easy to change. You bleed a lot, of course, because you haven't had a period in a really long time. So adult diapers was really good for me. It helped with my scar because like I had stitches and stuff. So it helped protect that from like me wearing pants or hitting it and stuff like that, because it's like like diapers is sort of like a cotton material. So that really helped. And I would say maybe like after 3 weeks, I started using like thick pads, like the long pads. So I started using that. Those really helped. The second thing that I used was Epsom salt for baths. That is good for C-section or vaginal birth. Epsom salt really helps with like pain and healing. So I did that. I think you have to wait maybe like a couple of weeks. You have to ask or Google it. You have to wait a couple of weeks before using Epsom salt. So I use that to help with my scar, and they also help like if you have vaginal birth and you get stitches down there, it also helps with that. So that helps soothe the pain a lot. So I would recommend Epsom salt. Nursing pads if breastfeeding. So that really helped a lot, nursing pads, because when you first breastfeed, your boob, your milk leaks like uncontrollably sometimes, and sometimes like if you press against it or you lean against something, especially if you're out in public, your boobs will just randomly start leaking. So nursing pads was really good for me. Heating pad or ice packs. I used a lot of ice packs because I had lower back pain due to my C-section. I had like a lot of back pain and headaches. So ice packs and heating pads is. So heating pads and ice packs were really good for me. What else? A mini cooler. So a mini cooler really helps for me dealing with like my breast milk and stuff, like carrying and going places. So having like a mini cooler worked really well to keep your breast milk cold, keep your breast milk warm, whatever you wanted to do just to carry with you. It really helped a lot when I went back to work. Really helped when I went back to work. So when I pump at work, I just put my milk in the cooler, put it in the fridge, yada yada yada. So mini coolers, extremely helpful. Hazel pads, which reduces swelling or pain if having vaginal birth. So I didn't have vaginal birth. Like I said, I had a C-section, but from what I heard from other moms, witch hazel was really well for vaginal birth, for like swelling and stuff. I did put witch hazel like around my scar to reduce a little bit of swelling because it hurt really bad. But for people who have vaginal birth or is planning on having a vaginal birth, well, C-sections aren't really planned, but either way, witch hazel pads, extremely good. It's a peri bottle / like squirt bottle. Y'all have to get it. Like I think you could definitely get it from the hospital. I took them from the hospital. They gave me some, like, because you can't really wipe, especially if you have a vaginal birth, or just to stay clean, because you're bleeding for like, I bled for almost a month straight. And so like just to keep you clean down there, like squirting, like filling it up. Every time I use the restroom, I would squirt down there to clean. When I was in the hospital, they made me do that more than wiping, actually, because it helps like drain any fluids, helps get any fluids out of you. It helps, like a lot goes on after you give birth, so down there is a little iffy. So to keep it like clean, or but yeah, so I use that a lot when using the restroom to help clean. If you have a vaginal birth, it's very sensitive down there, so you may not want to wipe. It may be irritated, so a squirt / peri bottle was really good. Comfortable clothing was really essential for me after giving birth, especially because I couldn't have anything tight on my scar. So literally for about 2 months straight, I wore nothing but sweatpants, leggings. That's it. Sweatpants and leggings. I gave birth when it was cold outside. So literally all I wore was t-shirts, sweatpants, leggings, and hoodies. Like comfortable clothing, you have to have it. A robe is really good for you after giving birth. Anything like that, pajamas, like just comfortable clothing in general for like 2 months after you give birth. That's all you're gonna wear is comfortable clothing. And then last but not least, an essential thing for moms is a baby carrier. So that helped me a lot because my baby was very clingy when coming home. So, and then I was nursing, so I feel like I still needed to get stuff done around the house. So I had like a baby carrier so I can nurse him while doing stuff. I can keep him close to me while doing stuff, so that, cause he was like super clingy. So yeah, that was also an essential for me. Hope you guys enjoyed this video. Comment below if you have any essentials that help for you during postpartum, to help during postpartum, to help moms. If I'm missing anything that you feel like is essential, make sure you comment below. Let me know if you like these type of videos. And again, don't forget to like, comment, and subscribe. I gotta go because Ace is hollering in the background, ruining my video. But don't forget to like, comment, and subscribe, and I'll see you guys in my next video.